Hey guys, it's Ryan with Michigan Central Lines. Welcome back to another Train Thoughts Thursday. So before we start this video, I'm just going to give you a quick update on the state of the channel. The last couple weeks have been really crazy. I've been able to get my regular train uploads, but I have not been able to get some of these Thursday uploads or Model Monday uploads on time like I'd like to. It's just been really crazy with school starting up. I introduced virtual reality rail fanning, which was a big project. So it's just been crazy. I'm going to do a better job of getting back to those. I released a model video this week. Even small projects I'm going to try and get to you guys just so there's something to look at and just show my progress. And we're also going to get back into regular themed Train Thought Thursday videos, which we're doing right now. So welcome back to Train Thoughts. This is actually only like number 3 of the actual themed Train Thought videos. So we'll get back into it with a topic that I find very interesting. Today we're going to talk about circus trains. The recent announcement that the circus will be closing this spring means that there will also be no circus trains. I've never actually been to the circus, but I have seen the circus train, and it is by far one of my favorite trains to see out of anything that I've seen so far in life. Really just an impressive train if anyone's ever seen it. If not, I have some footage rolling behind me right now, and I have some videos on my channel, really good videos of the circus train that I enjoy watching and many people have enjoyed. But the circus train to me is actually kind of a special train. I've seen it exactly 3 times in life, all 3 times in the Midwest. Filmed it 3 times in the state of Michigan and once in the state of Indiana. And each time I went and saw it, I did something crazy, which is what I'm going to talk to you guys about it in this video. So the first time I saw the train was in the fall of 2013, when it made its only run on the Norfolk Southern Detroit District, west between Detroit and Fort Wayne, Indiana. It made a run from Pontiac down to Detroit and then went on the Wabash line. To see this train, I actually skipped a class meeting for my speech class back then to get out and see it with my brother and a buddy in Romulus, Michigan. So that's pretty tame. That was the first time I ever saw it, but from that moment, that mile-long passenger and freight train, I was hooked on it. It was really cool, and I wanted to see it again. So the following up, the next time I was able to see the circus train was the following fall. I think it would have been 2014. I saw it in running up the Grand Elk Railroad from Elkhart, Indiana to Kalamazoo, Michigan, and then it continued to Grand Rapids where it had to show. But to see it, I drove 100 miles west to Kalamazoo, Michigan, and then when I was there, I was getting updates on my phone. I saw that it wasn't even in Elkhart yet. I said, you know what the heck, I drove myself another 100 miles down to Elkhart to see it there and then chase it back up all in the afternoon. It was absolutely crazy. I did about 400 to 500 miles of driving just that day and almost 2 tanks of gas. When I saw it in Elkhart, I was able to catch it at the old New York Central Depot under that famous signal bridge down there, and then I was able to use my drone to film it at Kalamazoo, which is actually one of my more popular videos, and quite honestly, it's one of the best pieces of drone work I've done so far. So that was the second time. That was a crazy day. And then the third time was equally crazy. We were trying to see the circus train coming down through Detroit after their Auburn Hills show that same year. This would have been November of 2015. This would have been the November show. They were supposed to leave early in the morning, so I didn't think there'd be a chance of catching it. But throughout the day I kept getting updates. No, they're still loading, they haven't left yet. And by the time evening gets around, I knew I'd have a chance to film this train coming through Milwaukee Junction in Detroit. And so I get out there about 6 o'clock at night. I meet up a couple buddies and they say, oh yeah, it should be here. You know, Pontiac's about an hour. It'll be here between 6 and 10 o'clock. We hang out, we were watching trains down there in Detroit. We're on the side of the road. At one point we had pizza, so we had a tailgate by some train tracks in Detroit, which was that'll be a fond memory of mine. And we kept waiting and waiting and waiting. Eventually, the midnight Amtrak train came at about 12:20 a.m. We filmed the Amtrak train at Royal Oak, Michigan. By this time we'd moved, and we keep on waiting. At 2:45 in the morning, I'm ready to give up. My friends are ready to give up. So I start to pack up And I literally turn the key in my truck, start to back up, and I get a call that says they can see that headlight coming south. So I get out of park the truck again, get out, set up, and here comes the Circus Train with the Illinois Central SD70 leading the way south through Royal Oak, Michigan at 2:45 in the morning. And that was just a sight to see. We were probably the only ones stupid enough to stay up that late to see it. But that was the third crazy thing I went to see the Circus Train. So the Circus Train will always be a special train for me. It was something I wanted to see. I'm glad that I was able to see it the 3 times, and I had one failed time where I missed it by a matter of minutes, but that's a story for another day. So I'm sad to see it go. If you guys have any memories of the Circus Train or just liked it a lot, you can comment below and talk about it. I've shared my memories with the Circus Train, so feel free to share yours. Later this year, when the Circus Train's about done, I plan to have a video about the Circus Train up. Just kind of like not a tribute video, but the American Circus Train. So look forward to that. Welcome back to Train Thoughts. Glad you guys are here to join me. I'm glad to be back doing this, and we'll see you next time right here on my channel. Take care.